Sweet Janis here. We're gathered here on Treaty 6 territory. I'm joined today by
some drag performance. So I was just thinking about the fact that it's September, flannel season's back, did it ever leave? And we just had a number of Pride celebrations. Calgary Pride just happened, we did Edmonton Pride. A number of small towns all across Alberta celebrated Pride. What did we hear from Danielle Smith? You're right, crickets, not a word of support for the 2S LGBTQ+ communities across our province. And more than that, not a word of condemnation when we've seen attacks on queer and trans folks.
Don't come and celebrate with us in June when you're planning to discriminate against us in September. We're seeing homophobia and transphobia on the rise. The anti-trans policies that Premier Smith has proposed are the most regressive in Canada and in Canadian history.
You know, sometimes it's frustrating, it's long days, sometimes it's challenging, feeling like we're in the opposition and that we can't stop a lot of what we see is harmful. For example, legislation from this government that we know is going to hurt people, and so that can be hard and that can be disheartening. But we keep going and we keep fighting it.
All Albertans deserve quality health care. They deserve health care that's there for them when and where they need it. And we will ensure that all Albertans have access to health care.
Yet again, all I see is the same conservative rhetoric about efficiencies, cuts, red tape, and privatization, which history has shown will do us nothing to support the public education and health care that my constituents need. And with this reckless approach, this government isn't putting our health care and education at risk.
We need to tell Danielle Smith and the UCP that health care is a human right and that we as Albertans will not be paying out of pocket for things like visits to a doctor. Get loud, Alberta.
And so, yes, there are challenges, and yes, some days can be tougher than others, but
Keep shining. Keep
woo!
laughing.
Woo!
I got 70 people left when cheap full snowflake working for the deep state here to push you back to get affections and then leave you for transgender lesbian gays and do that's one of the cattle make you all upset. It's the Antifa Hoedown. It's the Antifa Hoedown. You know we're not gonna slow down. It's the Antifa Hoedown. Get the number we are. Nice. We're gonna hack into box, use and play music videos for around. We're gonna stand up from power to stand.